when you don't have drivers to drive 4 tractors out of state, this is what you do. First, this is one way. You come here, you disconnect the drive shaft. That is the axle, they put it on the side and they tied it with something. They're still working on it. But are they moving the front one? I have no idea. That drive shaft is still there. How do they deal with this axle? Oh, this axle is already elevated. If you look at here, this axle is up. So this one is not going to spin. It is spinning with my hands because it is in neutral. This one cannot spin because it is taking the weight. And the drive shaft of this one is disconnected. And then you remove the wheels on the front and you hook it here with certain metal hooking assembly. If you look at very tight assembly, it's hooking that block, that frame, the suspension of one truck to the chassis of the other truck. And it is hooked with nuts, heavy nuts. So to disconnect it, it is like a jaw, like a sea jaw. And they put some chains on it to make sure that sea jaw is not going to get loose. If it gets loose, you have a second measure. Here they did the same thing. They connected the drive shaft. It's connected. It is pushed to the side. This one is above the ground. This one is not moving. This one is moving. They did the same thing here. They used the C-clamp, massive one, with nuts, huge nuts. Like this is over 2-inch wide nut, and they changed it. So they are not using the fifth wheel. They are using because this one is a tractor, does not have a kingpin, so they made their own connection. This is also no, this is hooked differently. If you look at this, both of these are on the ground. The other two in the back are suspended. They are only touching the ground in the rear wheel. This one is touching the ground in the. This is the pivot right here. This is the support. This is not support. The other one is the same. This one is different. They use something else here. In this case, you have to move the main drive shaft. Yes, they did. Look at that. They moved that drive shaft and they disconnected. No, if you disconnect this one, you have to disconnect the back one. They left the rear one because this one is not going to spin. Well, if it spins, it's not going to burn the engine, the transmission. I thought you cannot do that, but this is how they do it. They did not disconnect the lateral drive shafts. This one is connected. Somebody have to calculate that very carefully. You take this. These are the wheels of this one. And this is the top, so in case it doesn't hit a bridge, so they are missing wheels for this. How many wheels they have? They have only 2. Oh, they have 2 in the front. So this one, all of them, they left the drive wheel and they hooked it differently. They hooked it from this hook. from the front of the chassis on. This is what kind of tractor is that? I never saw this kind of tractors at all. I never saw a tractor like this. Because if you look carefully, it has maybe they installed that part. No, this is a different tractor. This tractor has a lever, as you see, a hydraulic winch. It can lift this one. So they connect. The two of them are connected in one way. This one is connected differently. And this tractor is new to me. I never saw it before. Never saw this kind of mechanical, that a tractor can work also as a lift. It's a good idea. I wish we have that. And they are still working on it. And most probably this is the control part of it.